All right, Henry here with Obsession and Kenny with Showoff UTV. Um, so you guys went to Sand Mountain for Halloween 2025. How was it?
It was a pretty good event. I'd say not as busy as it usually is over the years, but it's definitely still pretty eventful. A lot of people there.
It looked like it was packed,
It's
actually.
still packed.
Yeah.
A lot of riders. There's a lot of cars out there, so it's super busy. Um, we had a pretty stressful month getting my car switched over completely. So we were kind of held up a little bit on the cage from Potterbilt, but he was able to get it to me early enough to get it to powder coat, get that done, and then I was able to get the rest of the plastics put together. But we pretty much did a full transformation on
Yeah, I
that.
mean, you went for a notable the Raptor
It's a
body
whole
kit
different
to
car.
a whole different car.
Yeah,
Uh,
everybody's like, "Did you get a brand new car?" I'm like, "No, it's the same one, just completely switched over."
And the cool thing about it is it came out where you see okay, so you've seen the Raptor and it's like obviously that's your car. Now you see your car, you're still a notable
Yeah,
car, right? It's different from everybody, which is badass. That came out really good, and I had some people hit me up about your car and said how well it turned out,
yeah,
and you built it really fast. So
yeah.
I mean that you did a great job on it.
Yeah, really quick turnaround. I mean, a lot of weekends. Justin came over and pretty much forced me to get all this shit in a hurry because usually I'm a last minute kind of guy, and it'll be 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and then I'll be heading to Sand Mountain with the car halfway done. But this time we were pretty much like 95% done. So
Yeah,
um,
colors look good. I haven't seen another car like it, so
no,
it's cool. It's unique.
uh,
Kaiser wheels
yeah, the wheels came out
just
good.
came out good.
Really just completed the build. We did all new plastics, all new hardware for bolts. Everything's new. I got the bright idea to sell my plastics like 2 months before, so had to buy everything new, which is fine. My old plastics were pretty faded, so got a brand new setup. Tarped it every night. Make sure I don't get no sand in it. Nothing. Kept it clean.
uh,
Um,
Came a long way from the Raptor body, and
yeah, completely two ends of the spectrum on builds. Um, totally cut everything off that I put on there. I probably had 300 pounds of minimum of metal, and then who knows how much the fiberglass weighed, but definitely whole different car.
probably feels like a different car, a
Yeah,
lot lighter.
yeah, and then now with the springs, like it's sitting so high, so I'm probably gonna have to adjust it down a little bit. But um, other than that,
How was trick or treating? It looked like a pretty fun deal
yeah,
that night.
that was so trick or treating Halloween night. They did like a pretty good size like meeting at Vendor Row. You couldn't drive through. It was everybody had to show up, park, and then come in, walk in, and people did like trunk or treat kind of setup. That was cool. It was like family oriented. I liked it. It was pretty good. Saturday got a little crazy. They were doing the parade, and we parked like in Vendor Row and was like watching all the cars go by. But there were so many cars. I mean, they would pull up and then just sit there for 5 to 10 minutes before they were able to keep going. So
Dang.
we finally got tired of it and got in line. Um, that's when we realized there was a mob at the end, and they were really like terrorizing everyone's vehicles. Like
Really?
they were like grabbing people's cages, shaking the whole cars and everything. Everybody's drunk there.
Oh
It was
man.
super bad. Um, got up to me because they pretty much blocked us in. Like they crowded the front of the car, and then they just all just ran up. There was a guy on the bumper. I mean, you fucking name it, just
No, that wouldn't have fun with me.
everything.
I would
Yeah.
have been.
And I mean, there's like 100 guys there. It's like, so what are you gonna do? Get out and just fucking start beating up somebody? Um, whatever. Get through. They didn't fuck anything up from what I seen. Um, I get to camp. I'm like, where's my brother at? He was on the three wheeler behind me. Like, what the fuck? So I drive back. He's just coming out. So I yell at him, like, what the hell are you doing? Sure as shit. He tells me that they fucking started punking him in the line. They
Jeez.
took his sunglasses, hat. Um, they pulled the whip off the three wheeler. I mean, you name it.
That sucks. That kind of ruins it.
Yeah. And I go over there and they're just all drunk and shit, holding his whip. I'm like, what the fuck? So I couldn't find his glasses. Somebody stole them.
That
Um,
sucks, man.
yeah, I mean the kid's 14, so 15 now.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of shitty that people out there doing that. Some people put it on the Sand Mountain page. I guess some whips got snapped off. They were just getting crazy. They were shaking people's pickups that were going through that just were just trying to hand candy out to the kids.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, it was pretty
Pretty
crazy.
crazy then.
I guess
Yeah.
they were actually like spinning donuts after doing like sideshows on the pavement. So got pretty crazy. Pretty shitty situation. But
Yeah. That sucks. It ruins it for everybody. Um, Unfortunately, or maybe better that we didn't go, but we didn't go. We ended up going hunting in Colorado. We go hunting every year in October, so we usually miss Sand Mountain. I think we've been like once to Sand Mountain for Halloween. Um, Hunting went good though. Everybody filled their tags pretty much, and didn't break anything on the side by sides. We had quite a few there, the Defenders and Rangers, and they're freaking workhorses, man. Packed a lot of stuff out, and like I said, didn't break nothing, so we did pretty good.
yeah, I started seeing pictures rolling pretty quick. I was like, man, they ain't
Yeah,
playing
the
around.
opening morning, man, we
Yeah,
were
they were
freaking
not playing around.
yeah, we were knocking them dead opening morning. So really good hunt. We go with a good group of guys, a bunch of friends, family friends, and stuff. So we have a lot of fun doing that. We do it pretty religiously. So usually end of October, beginning November, shops closed, and
Yeah, yeah,
that's
you're
the one
gone.
time, man. Like we take off, and we try to get everything done before, and then just
Call Andrew.
everything's done till we get back. And now we're swamped again, just like normal. So now we're back at it. But SEMA's going on. We got one car down there. 589 Customs took Billy's Defender down there. They did the sound system in it. We built everything else. They did the sound system. Sound system came out freaking killer. The roof came out killer. So it's down there getting shown off. That's pretty cool, man.
Seen a bunch of posts for that. Looks really good.
Yeah, Thumper Fab's big on that thing. Everything's done to its Thumper Fab. But it's pretty cool. Have a small shop like us freaking have a side by side at SEMA, you know. Um, but huge shout out to 589 Customs and Diamond Audio for taking it. That was pretty cool of them.
Definitely a quality build. Looks really good. Like out of all the
Yeah.
Defenders.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time on that thing. I think we built it over a year ago now. Um, yeah, we spent a lot of time on the thing. It came out super clean. The amp steps, we custom did all that. Interior, all the boat decking, the deck X stuff that came out super clean. The portals, the Thumper Fab long travel, bumpers, winches, like you name it, it's on there. All the custom paint. That thing was torn all the way down to the
Yeah, there ain't
frame.
no more bare plastics.
No, yeah, it's a super clean build for sure. Not something you're gonna go take through the bushes, but it's purpose built for what it is. It's a show rig, so we were proud of it. But yeah, what else is cracking? When's the next trip?
Um, I mean, back to Sand Mountain, we did a bunch of riding. Still have an issue with the car, so we'll be figuring that out. Still blowing a lot of oil. So
She's got some miles on her,
yeah,
but
so still blowing a lot of oil. Um,
we could turn her up more and see how long she lasts.
so I just took the blow by tube and just put it to the ground because it was blowing oil everywhere. So ran it like that for a few trips that we went out riding. Um, Having an issue with the brake lights we put on, so I can't two step because the computer thinks I'm on the brake still. So when you left the brake, it's still showing the brakes engaged. So other than that, I mean, I didn't get to really race anyone properly,
Yeah, yeah, for
but
sure. There wasn't much racing going on.
no.
Normally it's a big race at Sand Mountain Halloween, but there wasn't much going on this year. Didn't look
Ryan
like.
went up to Dumont, so there wasn't many people.
Yeah.
Um, Already messed up one wheel.
Ow!
Me and a sandrail hit going up the hill.
Oh man.
Yeah, so we I don't know. I came up, hit a whoop, and the car just like kind of sat sideways. I corrected it, and I think he was coming over too because he was on the left side, and that hill kind of gets narrow up there. and we just bumped wheels. Luckily,
Comp
luck,
hill or
huh?
up comp hill?
Yeah. So luckily, we were like pretty far up.
Dang.
Um, just scratched the wheel a little bit, bent the radius rod. So I'm kind of happy that I didn't put my aftermarket ones on because the wheel probably would have took all of it.
Yep. Yep.
So other than that, I'm glad I didn't fucking get caught up with him and roll it. That would have been great.
Yeah.
But we got a lot of videos, a lot of pictures.
Yeah.
Car looks really good. Uh, seats low. I mean, everybody that see me out there, they're like, dude, that thing looks fast, and I barely drove it. So I think the looks came out perfect. What I was
Yeah.
looking for. Um, a lot of people were excited about it. Like everywhere I parked, I think I had just as many people interested in it as I did with the Raptor body.
Really?
And I don't know,
That's cool.
why, but everybody was really digging it.
Well, it's something different. The thing is the new lower cages, the race cages are taking off. You know, Potterbilt's killing those. We had him do the one on mine, and then he started doing them kind of more of like a production cage, but they look freaking sweet as long as you can slam your seat down,
Yeah, if you get
which
it
you can
under,
do. So that's one thing that makes cars that are,
it's different.
different. And then it's just not like it's not just a triple black X3 with chrome wheels, or
Yeah.
polished wheels. So that's like 9 times out of 10 what cars are nowadays. So it is different, and that's what's cool about it. And the color, you don't see the teal, very much. So
No,
that's pretty cool.
I think it came out pretty good. Glad I did the pinstriping on the hood. I think that really brought it together.
Yeah, that was pretty
Miscellaneous
clean.
powder coating just made everything as clean as we can to make
Yeah.
it decent to look at within 15 feet.
Nah, it's a good build.
Um, but pretty much wrapped together. We did those lit industry tail lights that actually made it look really good. Um, but other than that, Justin's car did pretty good. He has some
Yeah.
issues with it, but um, we had two razors in our camp roll.
Oh man.
Yeah, brand new cars, first trip out.
Well, they're not brand new
Yeah,
no more.
no more wrap. It completely rolled them. One guy right outside the camp where the little dunes are at, he just came over one and just rolled it. We went over
Endoed
there.
it or rolled it?
Huh? He flipped it, endoed it.
Oh.
Yeah, we go over there. We race over there because we didn't know who it was, and there's no car rolled. We're like, what the hell? And this four seater just like cruised by us. And we're like, is that him? I'm like, no, dude, there's no way that's him. He's on this lid. Sure as shit, he like completely rolled over, back on his tires, and then just
Just
drove
drove
away.
off.
Yeah, nope,
Didn't hurt the car at all?
no. Oh, I think I don't know if he tore a radiator line, but it was
Oh.
something simple.
Nice.
Super lucky. He just came over one of those little steep ones, and it just endoed it. The
Nice.
other guy we had I think they had low tire pressure, and they went to correct it, and the tire just rolled over, and
Popped off
just
the bead.
popped off the bead, and just sent it.
What wheels were those? Stock?
Just some
Shit.
cheap non-bead lock wheels.
Yeah.
They didn't check the PSI. I think that's probably because so when it rolled once, three out of four were
Popped off?
popped off. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So no injuries. That was good. There was probably like 2 or 3 medical flights every day.
Man.
Um, park rangers were there, even though that everything was shut down. Um,
Getting not paid, but
yeah, yeah, not paid, but hoping they get paid.
yeah.
I saw 3 speed UTVs out there.
Really?
I talked to one
That's a
guy.
record.
Yeah, I talked to one guy. He has a 4-seater, and he said he likes it. There's been a lot of quirks in it. He said clutching was like the biggest thing he had an issue with.
So Tap has genuine Tap, not what comes factory on Speed, but they have the primary and the secondary done for the Speed
Yeah,
UTV, and a lot of people are saying that's a big upgrade.
yeah.
Um,
He
it's
said because I asked him, I'm like, well, these cars should be like from factory set up. He's like, yeah, no. He's
yeah.
like, you still have to do a lot to it. He's like, the suspension's pretty good. He's like, but the clutching was horrible.
Well, they're a heavy car,
Yeah.
and I think people forget about that. They're really
Oh, the
heavy car.
reservoir's like 4 inches.
The what?
The resi's on the
Oh
shocks,
yeah, yeah,
they're huge.
yeah. Which is good in a way. I mean, that's what it makes you feel more like a sandrail
Yeah,
because it's so big and heavy, kind of similar to a Pro R, but at the same time, you got to drive it different.
yeah.
But,
Clutching, he said that. Other than that, he likes it. He said sometimes the tuning. I think he said he was having issues where it's not running right. But I said it's a new car. I mean, these newer cars in production are gonna have issues.
yeah.
Um, Talked to the Kawasaki H2 guy that was out there. He had 35s on it, and he was
Paddles
just
or dirt
no
tires?
dirt
Dirt tires.
tires, just cruising around, and he loves it. He said
Yeah.
that's the best car he's had. But them Kawasaki guys are pretty serious on it. So
Yeah, they're their own breed,
yeah,
probably. No, we've heard nothing but good things about the new Kawasaki. Evo loves them. They're tuning them. They're making a badass header for them. Exhaust. No, they're supposed to be getting some power out of them. There's a lot left in them. So that'll be another car that's coming up. That's going to be pretty
pretty
cool.
competitive too.
Yeah, especially when they go to the 2-seater. When they make a 2-seater, it's going to be pretty cool. Um, and Kawasaki's actually, even the other ones, they're actually built really well.
Yeah,
If you look at them, they're overbuilt for what they're doing. Um, Unlike a Can-Am where you gotta gusset everything and put them
yeah.
together,
You got you got to spend a lot of money to make it stronger.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah. The Kawasaki's are actually pretty legit cars. They just never went after the horsepower scene. You're not gonna race them or win a race with them. But for rock crawling and your everyday trail rider, they're great
yeah.
cars.
Take it
Um,
anywhere.
yeah,
Yeah, that guy was super happy with it. He's like, he said he's had no issues with it. It's got a good sound system. He was pretty happy
pretty
about
happy with
that.
that.
He's like, it's
Yeah,
legit.
UTV Stereo came out with a badass sound system for them.
Um, yeah, he was
That's pretty
cruising
cool.
up to sand on top of the mountain with it. So,
Yeah.
um, you talked to Russ. How did his cars do out there?
He did good. He had some problems. He on his X3 P43R kit, he told me to turn it up as much as we could. And I said, okay. So we turned it up. We were pushing that thing over 40 pounds of boost, and intercooler wasn't keeping up. So and Sand Mountain's a hard hill. I mean, it's 700-foot run up that thing, and by the top, it was the Motec was cutting it back. It was doing what it was supposed to do because the air intake temps were getting too high. We kind of knew that going into it. I told him it's max effort tune. We're gonna see what happens, see what holds. The motor held up, um, but the motor's out of it right now. We're going big dog on that thing, so I'm pretty sure everybody knows that. But um, yeah, we're gonna change a lot on that car, so it'll run good. It'll
Yeah,
be
he
a
was cruising around a lot. Like
Oh
he
yeah,
was
no,
driving the
no,
shit out of that
no.
thing. So
If you want Russ to test anything, trust me, Russ will test anything you throw at that guy, man. He is freaking. He puts everything to the test. If there's a weak link, he will find it.
yeah,
So
my buddy was on the backside and he didn't bring anything out there. Blue belt, and he said, "Here comes Russ, just fucking cruising around the
cruising.
X3." Threw him a belt and said, "See ya."
See you later. Yeah. Nah,
So
Russ is cool, man. He like I said, he's got a lot of toys and he puts them through their paces. That's for sure. The
I was
Mavar, some transmission sensor went out or something. We got it here too. We're gonna hook it up to Bud's system and see what's going on with that. That's a fairly new transmission, so I'm hoping it's not. Hopefully, something in the transmission didn't break, but see, I don't know. Um, but we'll get those cars straightened out now that we got them back here, and we're gonna go through the whole cars from front to back and really dial them in. We didn't have much time before he left. It was literally like rushing. We had 14 other cars trying to get done for Halloween, so I didn't get to spend as much time as I wanted on them. So now we're gonna go through, change everything, put it all legit. He'll be happy.
what do you think about the new Can-Am Defenders with the HD 11?
HD11s, things are pretty cool. I just had a customer pick one up today. So
Evo
hopefully,
saying putting a 43R on them.
yeah, we'll see. I don't know. That's gonna be interesting. They're getting quite a bit of gains out of just tuning them without a turbo kit, but yeah, if we could put a turbo on them, that'd be sweet. Long travel and turbo, those things. The Thumper Fab long travel on those things make a world of difference. We have 2 of them pushing 35s right now, no portals, no nothing, and it's just they're animals. They'll crawl anywhere you want. They'll go anywhere you want.
Yeah.
Um,
They're advertising them. They're gonna be like luxury race cars. I'm like, that's crazy.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So if they get some power out of them, that'd be crazy.
yeah, yeah. No, they should be pretty cool. I think they're trying to compete with the Ranger 1500, which is still kind of, I think, a different playing field. The 1500's literally more like a half-ton pickup. But um, you know, my dad has one and he loves it. It's been in Colorado twice and haven't had no issues with it. And the thing gets around. He's got 32s on it and thing goes everywhere our long travel Defenders or Rangers go. So
Yeah, that's a whole different category
yeah,
of car.
yeah, it is. And
No
they're
diff.
heavy. I mean, that thing's really heavy and you can tell, but gets around, packs everybody around, packs all the stuff around. So he's happy with it. But I'll be curious to check out one of these HD11s in person and work on them. Should be,
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting on the aftermarket what they're gonna do to them
yeah, yeah,
because it's just an NA,
yeah.
supposedly like an X3 motor.
I guess, yeah, that's what they're saying. You know, we've seen guys putting X3 motors in the Defenders, the HD10s, and that friggin' is pretty gnarly
Yeah,
build. But now, if you don't have to do a motor swap and all that, and still get,
and the pricing's not much more.
yeah, no, they're not bad. I think like the limited or they're like 37.
Yeah,
So they did raise up a little bit. I think the old HD10s were right around 30, 28, 30, somewhere in there.
yeah,
But Ranger 1500's 50,
yeah.
you know, so it's still kind of a happy medium there. So we'll see. Time will tell. Um, the Defenders are, even the HD10s are pretty stout machines. They're pretty badass. And so are the Ranger 1000s, the Ranger 1500s. They're all built pretty well. But
What's your guys' plans for racing?
um, we got a race team coming together. We're hoping to hit 2026 a little harder than we ever have. Um, we're gonna get the compound cars going. We're building my car right now. Yeah, a lot of people know my motor got lost in shipping, so we're still trying to recover from that. But we got another motor being built, and we got some stuff coming out that's pretty cool in that car. We're gonna build it and hopefully go racing. We'll see. See what happens. But I think we got a pretty good little race team that we're putting together, and it should be a fun year. We're gonna try to hit as many as we can, see what we can do, and I don't know. We're always gonna have dune cars though. Like all that's our whole thing is we're never gonna have just a race car. Even my car. Um, I stretched it 2.5 inches. We did a bunch of stuff to it, but I'm still taking that thing to Glamis and duning it. We're still taking it to Winchester and duning it. My family loves duning. I love duning, so we won't ever just do racing. We're not going to be the best at racing, but I think we'll be able to hang. We'll be able to hang in there and still have fun with a 72-inch car. That's our goal. We're not trying to go out there and break records or beat everybody, but we just want to
Yeah,
have fun and
just be more competitive
yeah,
and
just
you can still go ride and do whatever.
yeah, we'll be competitive, and if we go to Winchester or some of these UTV takeovers, like we'll set the car up for drag racing one day, and then we'll reset it up for Dooning the next day. So that's kind of our motto, is being able to do a little bit of everything. Um, so yeah, we're hoping to get out there a little more. So promote these compound kits. We got 3 of them on cars right now. We're building another one on a Pro R. Should have a 4th one here coming pretty soon. So I don't know. Compounds are fun. Not for everybody, but they're super fun. I mean, turbo lag's obsolete, and you got a lot of power. So
What else we have coming up?
nothing really. I don't think we're doing anything for Thanksgiving. We're just trying to get keep everybody happy on customer bases and stuff, and you know just kind of buckle down and knock some cars out. And then I think next trip we got planned is Glamis for Christmas. We'll go down there for Christmas for the family and stuff. We like going to Glamis for Christmas because no one's there.
Yeah.
Closer to New Year's, everybody starts rolling in, and my kid's got quads and stuff. We don't want them out there with all the other big rails and everybody. It's just dangerous. So we'll go down there for Christmas. We'll come back a little bit before New Year's, and then see what 2026 brings us. But other than that, that's about it. Hunting's over. Duning's, we'll start dooning, but that'll be Glamis will be our next trip. So last year my car wasn't done. We ended up taking the Ranger. It was actually pretty fun. Just cruising around. Obviously go dune it, but cruising around and relaxing. That's one of our good trips. Is that in Winchester Bay. We like relaxing in Winchester Bay. So that's our plans.
Yeah, we forgot to say I did bring the 70 up there, rode that around a lot. Um, beat the shit out of myself. No suspension, it's really rough.
Yeah.
Um, but had a good time just cruising that around. We sold some shirts, which is good. So good amount of people came over, bought some shirts, checked out the merch.
Got to make a
We
new shirt for the new car.
yeah. Um, I guess from last time I went to the Twisted Buffalo MX race, pretty good turnout. Probably sold like $800 or $900 worth of shirts.
Perfect.
So one day, pretty cool. Good amount of people liked them, so it was like great to see the crowd, like people not just spectating, but actually like putting money into
Into the industry.
in the industry.
Yeah.
Um, not many cars, but it was good little event. I didn't mind it. Not too far from the house, and
That's one nice thing. Yeah, it's pretty close for everybody, and he's got a good track there.
we'll see. I don't know. I got to figure out the brakes with my car. If I get that light off, I might take my car up there
Oh, we'll get it off.
this month. Um, they're doing 3 out of 4 on the point system, but we'll see. When we
They've
were,
only had one race, right?
yeah, one
For
race,
for the series.
yeah. Ryan's car caught on fire. Obviously, it was all over the internet. The
Yeah.
one pool, the kid came over and was like, "Hey, can I put my camera on?" And of course, the one time his car almost burns down. So
Oh, that was your camera?
no, some kid was there. He's like, "Oh,
Oh,
let me put your Can I put my camera on?" Yeah. So I think the 90 off the fuel regulator broke
something. Yeah, that's
and
what he was
just
saying. A fuel line broke or
dump
something.
fuel out.
Everybody takes it for granted, but I mean, racing's legit, dude. I mean, it can go bad fast,
Yeah.
especially when you're messing with the fuel that we're messing with. It's that stuff burns hot and it burns quick. It's no joke. Like I said, a lot of people take it for granted, but luckily he's good at fast reaction, and I mean he got it
Luckily, he
out,
had a fire extinguisher in there,
and luckily he had a fire extinguisher,
so that was
hundred
a big one.
percent.
Is
Old Ryan Dorch came sliding in sideways to
yeah,
come save him, though,
yeah.
man. I was like, oh, but
Yeah, no, it was pretty crazy.
yeah,
Um, other than that, pretty good event. Um, I didn't mind it.
yeah, yeah. We'll have to try to get
Not
down
many
there.
cars though. Hopefully it gets better. The way they were talking though, I missed Saturday night. I guess a lot of people showed up for the trucks,
Oh
so
yeah,
it was like
yeah,
really crazy.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, we'll have to try to get down there, even if we just show up. I don't, like I said, I don't think we're gonna start racing until 26. But we wouldn't mind going down there and hanging out with everybody. It's funny how tight the community is in California. Like, all the drag cars, all the fast cars, we all know each other. It's
Yeah,
all
it's just
fun.
that was it.
Um,
Um, but it was good. I got a bunch of content I'm still working on. Got a bunch of clips for those guys. I'm trying to help out, post as much as I can, get everyone on the internet as much as we can.
yep.
Kind of just show all the cars and what everyone's doing. So
And that's the cool thing about you guys is you're non-biased,
yeah,
man. And that's the thing. If anybody wants to do, interviews with cars, like you're the guy for that,
yeah.
and we'll promote. I'll promote anybody. We don't care, man. If you guys want to get your name out there, and we'll partner up with you and get everybody's name out there and kind of do a deal. That's what's cool about it. We're all in the same industry. We're all trying to have fun. But
No, it was good. everybody was pretty good there. Like even all the racers, like if I wanted to get a videos or whatever, they
They
were
were
all
cool
cool
about
about
it.
it.
Yeah.
Took time out of their time. I mean, racing's busy, so
Oh yeah, especially yeah, it can be for sure.
to get people to pull off to do an interview, it's kind of hard. But
Yeah.
everybody kind of put in and helped
Yeah.
out, got that done. So, um, but yeah, I mean, our goal is pretty much just blow it up. The more people we get interested in, the better. I
Right.
mean,
Yeah.
Potterbilt's been selling a lot more race style cages now because they're starting to pop up and people like it.
Yeah.
I know
Oh
some of the kids that we camp with were wanting them
yeah.
now.
Want them. Yeah.
So
Yeah. And they're a lot cheaper than a dune cage, you
yeah,
know. They're not bad priced, and you can make your
it's a
car
whole
look
lot
pretty
less
sweet.
metal, and
Yeah.
he's only got to do a few bends, and he's got a
Yeah.
cage. So
Yeah.
um,
On mine, he just you know, when I designed that one, I was like, hey, just bend me the stuff and I'll TIG weld it here, and it came out good, but um it is a lot of work to TIG weld it.
yeah,
Takes a minute, but they come out good, and he does a good job at bending them and keeping them pretty solid.
yeah. No,
So
even like he had mine welded up by one of the guys he has, and
yeah.
it bolted right to
Is
the
yours
car.
chrome ollie too?
Yeah,
Yeah, chrome ollie TIG welded. Yeah, so it's the way to go. That's how mine is too. You don't save a lot of weight, but you do. You know, it's a little bit, but here and there, it makes a big difference. You know, but
yeah, and it was. I mean, he wanted to trade straight across, so for me, I mean, it's was
yeah.
worth it. I paid 3 grand for the Fiberworks kit, and I think a chromoly cage is close to three if you order one from somebody.
Oh yeah, for sure. Plus shipping.
Yeah, SS Fab. So
That's the biggest thing on cages is shipping. You
yeah,
know, it's 500-600 bucks a cage to ship it, and that's where we have a big hard time. So getting someone local is pretty legit. You know, um, but we've been working with Potterbuilt for several years now. Um, Actually, probably shit 2 3 cars in my shop right now are Potterbuilt cages that we had done
no, he
several years
does
ago.
good work. I mean, there's a lot of guys that have his cage now. I mean,
Yeah.
like I've been telling him, he just needs to work on making more production cages and just have them ready to go.
All
And that'd
right.
be
Yeah. Yeah. You know you're gonna sell them.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
everybody buys them. You know.
And
Um,
he's been making like the one for the event. A lot of guys been liking that, and he's
yep.
he can make that pretty affordable for people. So
Right. Right. And if you wanted a big extravagant cage, he can do whatever. So that's pretty cool. And then what about suspension? So our cars, everybody knows we're running R&R Motorsports suspension, and that's been a game changer, man. We were fighting our my dad's car down track with suspension wanting to flip over and all that, and after we got a hold of Raphael at R&R Motorsports, it changed the whole game for us. We have it on all our stuff now that we're drag racing. And it
makes a
works really well.
difference.
Oh, it does. It makes a huge difference. You have confidence in your car again. It sucks when you're driving your car and you're just waiting for it to flip over backwards.
Yeah,
You come out of the hole and it starts standing up and you're done. You got to back out of it or whatever. Um,
I think
but
I've been to like 5 races overall, and like you just see the cars like they have all the power they need, but they just want to
they
flip
can't get
over.
down
Yeah,
track. Yeah, yeah. They either want to flip over, they start going way sideways or something.
and
And
yeah,
in a fast car race, like if you have two fast cars, if you whoever lifts, you're done. Like the other guy's gonna get you.
yeah.
Unless you both have to lift. But you know,
That last
so
event, like the guy had ratchet straps on his, just to keep the front end down. So
and that's just a band-aid, and it hurts you more than anything because yes, it gets you down track for a short time, but you're losing a lot of speed by doing that. It's best to let your suspension work, if you have it dialed in right. And that's where Raphael comes in, and he doesn't just sell you the valving or the springs, like he sells you his knowledge and
helps
track
out.
side. Like you can call him when you're at the track, and he will tell you. You send him a video of your car, and he will tell you exactly what's right or what's wrong about it, and can adjust it. And the thing about suspension, it's just like tuning or anything. Like every elevation's different, every track's different. If you're racing uphill, downhill, or not downhill, but uphill, flat, sand track, dirt track. So like you're gonna have to make mild changes to your suspension and your tuning and your clutching or whatever, whether you're running 20s or 1650s. So and he's the guy once you buy the suspension you call and helps you out. That's the best thing we like about them. And that's how I met Raphael, was through like, hey, we need suspension, and we got referred to him, and me and him talk like every day. We're like best friends, dude. I stopped in when I was going to Utah. We went and stayed with him and stuff, and we went to dinner. And him and his family are great. They're great freaking people. It's one of those guys in the industry that like he's just awesome. And he's got a super respectable car. His car's freaking badass. Um, so we can't wait to start racing with him next year, hopefully. So
No, it's pretty legit. I mean, to go from people running the air shocks to now we're running
yeah,
those
running
64s and the
with
cars are doing
coils.
good.
Yeah, yeah. When
So,
you're
I
beating an
mean,
air shock car with coils, like it's pretty badass. But that's where the coils shine. Is an air shock car on Dome Valley Racetrack will win every day. Don't get me wrong, but when do we have a track like Dome Valley? We don't. We're racing up Sand Mountain, or we're racing in anywhere. The track's not 100% perfect,
yeah.
and that's where the coils really shine. Is they soak up that track and just get your car down track.
Oh, it's like Ryan's car. I mean, I've seen his car before, and
Oh yeah, his car was uncontrollable. He could.
now it's like a whole different car.
Yeah, I mean that thing lights off and goes straight, and it's fast, and it just floats that front end out, 6-8 inches above, and just freaking holds it.
So I've seen the big difference. Like
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
was having a hard time with that thing. Now
Oh yeah.
it's like dialed.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so I think suspension is a big factor.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know if it's a big factor even like in my style, but
No, it does. It
I
makes a big difference, because I mean you're losing a lot of momentum when you're weight transferring too much back, and your car's squatting, and it's almost like the car's not going backward, but it feels like when you take off your car's like coming back and then going forward. You're just losing so much momentum there. Um, so I mean, yeah, it makes a difference on a lot. You know, um, that's like the Gus's car up in Oregon. He doesn't have drag suspension, but he's got a suspension dialed pretty good for the dune setup that he has. That his car's fast for what it is. I mean, he's up there racing, and he's just a bolt-on kit, but we got that thing so dialed that he's competitive. He's racing a lot of guys up there, and it's the turbo with the tuning and the clutching and the suspension. It's all just working perfectly.
perfect for him.
You know, so makes a difference. Every little thing makes a difference. Um, and we're big on clutching. We got the test track, and we spend hours and hours on clutching. So you can gain a lot by clutching. And we've been testing the tap secondaries out for quite a while now, Pro Rs and X3s, and it's crazy how much power we're getting through the clutching more now than we were before. And we're able to leave the line with way more boost and way more RPM than we ever have, just because of clutching holding now. So that's pretty cool.
It makes a difference.
Yeah.
I mean, everything does eventually. I mean, if you start making everything you are working on better, it's going to make the car overall better.
Right. Right. And
Just little differences overall will make a big difference.
yeah. Yeah, for sure. So
I
yeah.
mean, just the springs like I did on my car, like it
Well,
rides
yeah,
way different. Like,
changed it totally.
I mean, it sits so high, like it. I think not having any nitrogen in it is a factor. Like, I mean, there's a
Yeah.
lot of things that I didn't know. I just figured that was it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
um,
Sweet. Well, we'll get some more talking throughout the month, and see what's cracking, see what's going on.
all right,
But
bud.
we'll catch you guys next time.
See you guys.